What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? I came on this morning. This was not planned. This was really, really spontaneous because, but, but before I get started, hit that like and subscribe button and welcome to the Christian Point of View. This is your girl, Nikki, and I have a Christian point of view, even though everybody might not like the Christian point of view. So let's get into it. This is not church in the in the sense of tradition. But we are talking about God's holy word on this channel. And this is a safe space. We are soul survivors. We are pushing faith forward, guys. And that's what we do on this channel. And I want you to be on this journey with me. But I came on because I was watching YouTube and I was watching the video on YouTube. But what popped in my head was because they were speaking on a certain YouTube channel and they were speaking negatively about the YouTube channel. Now, what the product that the YouTube channel puts out to its viewers is, not for my taste, but I just don't watch it. But I came on because we hear people talk. We hear people say things and we get upset with influencers and people who have a huge platform, and we get upset with them and we say, hey, they're spreading they're putting bad things out to the into the universe. Negative information is being put out and they have a huge following. But we really have to look at us, the herd mentality that we have. That's why Jesus called us sheep, because we follow the pack. We follow the latest trends. We we hold people in a high regard, even though they're just a human being. They're just a man, just like you and me. But we hold them in such high regard, and then we take offense when they do whatever is making them money. It's their living. If I'm getting on here and I'm speaking in such a way that is negative and it's bad and it's wrong and it's not godly, it's up to my followers whether they want to listen to me or not. If people want to follow me and subscribe, that is up to them. If they say, hey, I like what she's talking about. If they say I don't like what she's talking about, they just pass my channel by. They don't listen. They cut it. They may jump in and jump right out. So, what I really want to talk about is, why do we put people in such why do we hold certain people in such high regard? Successful people, it make us feel as though that's what we need to follow. Whatever they're saying, it has to work because they're successful. Why are they the gold standard for us, for society? And then when we find out they're human, they make a mistake, we're upset, we're frustrated, we're mad at them, we're talking about them, we're dogging them on social media, we're making memes about them. But why are they the gold standard? Because they're successful. It's good to be successful. You work hard, you deserve that success. You deserve to get whatever's coming to you. But when we find out that these people are human, just like for instance, if a preacher one minute we hold them, we put them on a pedestal, and oh, he's such a great teacher. My pastor said, man, he teaches so good. But as soon as we find out he's human and he makes one mistake, he is talked about. He is shamed in public. Everybody is told not to ever listen or talk to that person or deal with that person again. So why are they the gold standard? Like a Michelle and Barack Obama, they're the gold standard for black couples. But then when you hear in the media, maybe they're getting a divorce, maybe they're not on good terms, everybody is shocked as if um you can't believe that they have human issues going on in their life, in their marriage, just because they were the first, because she was the first lady and he was the president of the United States. We all are human beings first. So what I'm telling you is it shouldn't be determined on whether I look like I'm successful or not. But that's what we go by. And then we're so upset. We're so upset and hurt. Like if you look at the title, it says, it talks about, it says, a society that hurts. I mean, a society that's in denial, hardwired to hurt. So if we're hardwired to hurt, that means, why are they the gold standard for us? Why are they the ones that we look to say, this is how I want to live my life? Because they have money, because they have things, because they have material possessions. And we're upset. We're mad. We're saying, oh my goodness, I can't believe this person did that. This person goes through this. They're humans. They're human beings. And then when they're selling their product to us, we don't have to buy it. What makes them popular is because majority of society, they go with the trend, they follow the trends, and they buy into whatever the trend is. We talk about these people in a negative fashion, and we put them out in a negative light and try to shame them. But why do we do that when we're the ones who bought into their product? We bought into what they were selling. We bought into it hook, line, and sinker, and then we get upset because they become wealthy, and then we find out, hey, they're human beings. Hey, they make mistakes. Yes, they mess up. I don't like it, but what does that tell you? What should that tell you? What should that tell you? We have so many examples of people that we say hashtag couple goals, hashtag black love. And when we find out they're human, it's like, oh, I can't believe that that happened. I can't believe they're not they don't have a perfect relationship. But then how is it that we can form in our imagination that someone can have a perfect relationship, but we'll tell ourselves every day we make mistakes because we're not perfect? So how does that work? Two human beings are in a relationship, they're successful, they look like they're happy at one moment, and then they have a big fallout, and it's all over the news, and everybody's like, oh, they're breaking up. Oh, they were hashtag couple goals. Oh, they broke up. Oh, that was black love. That messes me up. Okay, how do you think that they have a perfect relationship when you pride yourself on saying every day, no one's perfect? You see the hypocrisy? It's no way that two imperfect beings can be together and have a perfect relationship. Now, it shouldn't always end in, them breaking up. Can they work through it? Some people try. Some people try and it doesn't work. It still doesn't work out. So at the end of the day, how is it that you tell yourself, hey, they're perfect? Hey, it's no way that they're gonna break up. It's no way that they have issues. Yes, we all have issues. We all have issues. So tell me, how do you think imperfect beings can, why are imperfect beings together, that come together to form a bond and be in a relationship, why are those two imperfect beings your standard for a relationship? How can somebody jump on a social media platform and tell you how to live your life just because they live their lives a certain way? and they tell you, oh, this works for me. We're there, that's an imperfect being. So if it works for them, why do you think it's also going to work for you? It may not work for you. You may not have the same, we don't all think the same. So if we don't all think the same, how is it that uh we also don't move the same? And what that means is I may not be willing to do what somebody else is willing to do to get to the top. Some people are willing to step on people to get to the top. You may not be willing to do that. And then when you find out, oh, they are human beings, you're upset with them and you're dogging them on these platforms and you're making memes and you're making fun of them and they're like the worst person ever. They went from being loved to hated in a matter of seconds. So I really just want to understand how is it that that's how we choose to do things, and we don't want anybody to call us out on our hypocrisy, and we call everybody else out on their hypocrisy. We don't want Christians to talk about the sin in the world. We don't want Christians to say anything about the sinful nature of man. But then when somebody makes a mistake that society doesn't agree with, then we get to place judgments everywhere. Everybody becomes judge and jury. So I'm just trying to understand, I'm trying to figure this out. And it's not for me to understand in the sense of I want the answer, but it's just for me to understand that we would see a difference if we made the choice to stop for a second, look in the mirror, and do some reflection on yourself. Deal with you and the mess that you're in. And then we can help each other. We can build each other up. We can encourage each other. And no one will feel shamed when they make a mistake, because they'll have people that they trust to hold them accountable where they won't make shameful mistakes and make bad decisions that will shame them. We we separate ourselves from each other in such a way that uh we really are alone in a lot of things. And what I mean by that is when we're doing something, even if you have a lot of people around you, you either have yes men and women around you because you are taking care of everybody, or you have people around you that they don't do nothing but constantly either down you, stay on your nagging you, and trying to make you feel bad about every single thing, and you don't have any balance. So you're still alone in a spiritual battle that we're all facing every day. And then for most of us, it's really challenging because we don't get in our we don't get in the word, because people have also told you that the word of God is flawed. So don't get in the word. Don't read the Bible. The Bible is it has a lot of misinformation. Let them tell it. It's contradictory, and we have all of these things going on. So we're really alone in this battle, and the people that we want to keep around us, they're not helping, they're not sharpening us, and we're not sharpening them, we're not encouraging each other, we're only uh breaking each other down constantly. Some people are jealous of you. Some people are just around you because you are popular, and and you have money, and you have material things. But watch those people when those things are gone. You know who your friends are when the chips are down. And one person that wants to be your friend, who urges to be our friend every day, is Jesus Christ. But we push him to the side. We push him to the side because we like, oh, I got this. I'll call you later when everything is messed up. But I just want to know, why are human beings that we know are imperfect beings, why are they our gold standard? Because they have money and stuff and things, and some of them, have everything in the palm of their hands. The world is in the palm of their hands. That everybody's at their beck and call. They can get whatever they want, and it'll be at their disposal at any point in time whenever they need it or want it. But just because of those things, they are the gold standard. And then once we see the empire crumble, once we see the human side come out, we're upset with them. We're mad. They're bad people. We like it's just strange to me, because if they're human, then that's what we need to first hold on to, that they're human. They're human beings. And that's the most important thing that I really want us to start thinking about when we're ready to tear people down and tarnish their character. I really want people to think about that when they're tearing people down, and they have decided that this person is the worst person in the world, and they're not going to talk to them, and they're not going to deal with this person anymore. When we start to think that these people are the worst in the world, then and then we decide that we're gonna bash them, and we're gonna talk about them, and they're somebody to make fun of. It's just strange, because why are they your gold standard? Why are they the ones that you look to for help with all of your problems? Yes, they have the same problems as you do. So that automatically disqualifies them as the one you should be comparing yourself to, when you have decided that, hey, this is how I'm gonna move.